On Thursday, I was celebrating my birthday on the boat, and all I asked for was, God, please, I really want to be able to celebrate my birthday and not be knocked down. And then on the Saturday morning, that's when things started to rumble and escalate. And I remember just rushing back from the hotel that I was staying at for the weekend for my birthday and stopping off, getting some extra supplies because we've all been told stock up, get your power banks, make sure you've got cash. And because this has been rumored for such a long time, like the cash starts to diminish because you start dipping into it. Your little emergency supplies, you start dipping into it. And then you unpack your emergency bag because you're like, oh, it's not going to happen. And then it happens. And then you realize how quickly everything can really turn around. Um, so I've just been really grateful by the level of support that we've all just been receiving just by supporting each other. How the schools have been supporting, well, my school in particular has been fantastic. I got my first welfare call on the Saturday when I was leaving the hotel. And then I got my second welfare call today, which is on Sunday. So yeah, it's just like really grateful, but it's not nice when you hear your phone, the alarm go off on your phone, like the emergency alert. It literally feels like your heart is gonna jump out of your chest. That is how quickly your anxiety levels spike. And then, every sound makes you so anxious. If the wind blows the patio doors, you're like on edge, like, what is that? What is that? You're constantly listening out. Is it, what's that in the sky? Like, even now, I'm like, and it's a car, you know? But when the missiles are being intercepted, you can literally feel the impact. And this could be like miles down the road, but you can feel the impact. And usually on the windows will shake. But you hear the boom, you hear the vibration in the air. And it's really chilling, very humbling. And it makes you realize what is and isn't important. Even just packing an emergency bag, you're like, trainers, all of that, they're replaceable. Mine are replaceable. I haven't got no collector's item trainers, but everything is replaceable. And it's just literally get your passport, your money, your cards, and like, basic stuff that you would need if you had to just leave. And it makes you really reflect on the things that we just don't need and we don't really, yeah, it just makes you think. So I'm gonna have a nap because I am drained, and then we have a staff meeting at 1 p.m. Today has been cool. I just sent a message to all my classes to say, guys, get on with this work, and that's it. That's all we needed to do. Didn't have to do no live meetings, nothing like that. So, but yeah, it's an experience. I went through this. We had the first missile. Who was this one with? This was when Iran hit Iran. So Israel hit Iran the first time. I think that was last year now. I was here for that one, and I literally was outside my villa, and I can just see these missiles being intercepted above my villa. And I was like, geez, I had a proper panic attack. And then when I calmed down, you can really hear the peacefulness in it. Because I think in our heads, we see war as it was when we were learning about war in school, World War One and Two. And that's our vision of it. And now war is about technology, how technology is used. It's the missiles. It's all about technology now. It's not. I mean, but I think the first time when the missiles went off, I am seeing these things in the sky, like Star Wars. I'm like, what is going on? And is a soldier going to jump out of the sky with a parachute? Like, that's where my brain was going. So I was like, what does this war in this time that we're living in now look like? Because I can only go by the films and the the studying that we did in our English lessons about war and stuff like that. That's the only, and in our history lessons, so that's the only things I've got to hold on to, because we don't live in a region that experiences war like this. So for us, the westernized people, we don't know, we don't understand this. This is not our normal. It's not our normal. So I would also say give yourself some grace. Yeah, some people are going to be like, oh, this is light, man. This is nothing. like there's nothing passive about hearing missiles going off in the area and the spaces that you live in, and the trauma that is causing some of our children. It's not normal. There's going to be a lot of support needing for our students and our staff, because it's different. It's, I can't even explain this feeling, but it's constant anxiety, it's constant fear. You're constantly on edge, you're very jumpy. So yeah, I'm just now gonna put something on the TV and I'm just gonna sleep. All right, so it's day 4, and I've decided to come to the mall because I am done with staying in and I'm getting cabin fever. So I know it sounds silly, but I purchased something from H&M and it cost a lot of money. So I was like, I'm gonna get my money back. So if I do go home earlier than planned, then I can get my money. The mall is it's quiet, but it's not like, this is kind of like normal quiet. So I'm just about to go into Carrefour and just get myself a couple more lighters for the candles, just in case I need it. And I've ordered some Nando's because I don't want to cook today. So yeah, that is it. That's what's going down. Right, day 5. Feeling much better. I had another decent night of sleep. No rumbling last night. It was one about 6 p.m, roughly around that time, and then nothing for the rest of the evening. Yeah, had a little bit of a night juice that put me to sleep. And I still woke up at 5:30. And all day today, although I feel like I had a good night's rest, I'm still yawning. Like I could be talking to someone, I'm like yawning. So still having a little bit of that. Still physically feel mentally exhausted. Like when I say physically, that my body still feels the anxiety. But I got out today again. So I drove about half an hour out from the house to go and visit my friend. It just needed some company just for a short period of time. Stayed there for about maybe just under 2 hours and then made my way back before the sunset. So yeah, just ordered some food. I've also cooked as well. But I don't want to eat too much of the food that I've got, like my supplies. So I did a takeaway today that will see me free for lunch tomorrow, and then I've got some food that I've cooked up that I will have for dinner. So I'm good for the next 2 days of food. But driving out, everything's fine. There's not loads of cars on the road, but there's enough cars on the road, you know. So yeah, so it's all cool so far today and yesterday. Well, I would say today, because we've not heard any, although there has been. The interceptions are getting better because we can't hear the impacts. So I don't know if it's closer to Tennessee, but I've been so impressed with how defence here have dealt with the whole thing. And I was saying it to everyone's been saying it, to be honest with you, it's like, they are amazing. They really are. And I was about to leave. I got my visa for Saudi, and we had loads of numbers for taxis, but something just didn't feel right. And I've joined a WhatsApp group, and there's loads of people that are crossing over, and they are documenting it in real time. So I know it's possible, but also as well, my friend's son's passport doesn't have 6 months on it, so we can't get him a visa. So there's those little things that just playing on my heart, like, you know what, ride it out. We're on day 7. I think. No, sorry, day 5. And I think day 9 will be on Monday. So that means that by day 9, we will get a feel for how far and how intense this is going to continue to be. So it's been really kind of like trusting and relying on God. Because I know when God tells me to leave, I will leave. And I think at the moment, I was saying to another friend of mine who's just been an absolute gem, that I will go when instructed to go by the government, and once they've got an evacuation plan in place for UK citizens, then I'm like, yeah, well, I have to leave then. Yeah, we have to go. So until then, I'm staying put. I feel good in that decision, actually. I think it's the right thing to do, until we can't. And there's lots of our students that can't go anywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of things that's like, does that feel right? And some people would be like, just look after your own safety. I get it. I understand that. But inshallah, hopefully everything will work out fine. And we're all here to support each other, which is amazing. And yeah, we get to go back to the way Qatar was before because Qatar is amazing. My goodness, I had a really good night's sleep. And then I think around 11, 12 noon, we heard like everything just vibrated. And I literally jumped from my computer chair into this space here, into the bathroom. And it went on for it was like maybe about a minute gap in between. It was going off for about 10 minutes. And they were big ones, like really like the impact. They were big ones. It was scary. And of course, as soon as one hits, like all of the group chats go off. Everyone's like, everyone okay? Is everyone okay? Did everyone hear that? And we were trying to really just determine like where it was coming from, just determine that how close it is from where we are at the moment. And oh man, this has been a roller coaster, you know, because my visa is through and work are like, we can go, but they don't advise us to travel. And at the same time, it's like, yeah, they will say that because that's what's being advised, is just to be careful with travel, obviously, because they don't want to say, yeah, guys, go. And then something happens. And then it's like, well, you told us to go, sort of thing. So we understand liability. I understand all of that. So now it's just a matter of, do we just go independently, just sort ourselves out? The border is still open. There are flights going from Riyadh. It's a long journey, able to time all of that with a flight that you've already booked. So the mechanism behind it needs to be worked out accurately, because the last thing you want to do is book a flight, not be able to get on it because you missed it. Making the right decision, because whatever decision we make now could impact how long we get stuck here. And then you've got to deal with the psychological damage and how you repair that after, not just for you, but the children here as well. Like, you know, our students, parents that have got kids, it's like, you know, I don't know what to do. It literally is, I do not know what to do. And I'm somebody that I'm a true Piscean. I always struggle. I can be indecisive sometimes, but when it comes to something so serious like this, I cannot afford to make the wrong decision, you know? And I think once you make the decision that you make, you just say to God, look, this is going to work. So if I choose to go, it's going to work. I'm going to get on that plane and I'm going to get home. So I've been telling everyone, get your visas sorted just in case. Let me get into just in case we get told you need to go now. And then everyone tries to get their visas. And then the website crashes because it crashed yesterday. I'm trying to get my camera to turn around. Oh my God, this is just... You know, I struggled to go to sleep. So I had just a little bit of Captain Morgan, just a tiny, tiny little bit. Just to get me off to sleep. And that alarm, my heart is just racing. It's so scary. That's the bit. That's the mental psychological part of it, is the alarms. My heart is just like, I had to just pray, because I was like, just breathe, just calm down. And my aunt sent me a message last night. She was like, you got to pray, you got to bring people together that can get on a call and pray together. I can't believe I'm actually in this mess. And the thing is, I think whatever happened, it's already happened, because my friend messaged me, said that the floor was shaking. I was like, I didn't feel nothing because I was sleeping. It's the alarm that woke me up. The security alarm woke me up. I couldn't feel anything. But there's sirens going on outside. You can hear it slightly further down. So maybe something's been hit, I don't know. From, I think, Ross. But Just had to get out. Like, seriously. I had to get out of the house. But, yeah, it's nice. We're at the Corniche. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful Monica. Over there, so you can see her. Yeah, the sun's in my eyes, I can just about see. We outside. Was it VMA? Was it VMA? Was it? But day 7, this is our first full week of the missile attacks. So I'm feeling much more positive this evening. It's so strange. This morning I was like, I'm done with this. And I think I've identified why I feel so low as well. I had a lot of sugar yesterday. Yeah, I had a fizzy drink. I had 2 donuts and leftovers P of chains. So my diet was just rubbish yesterday, it really was. And I think I've gone back on caffeine, drinking tea. So I really just had to just be like, understand how it impacts me emotionally. But today has been a little bit of, I've had a dip today, I'm not gonna lie. And I've been quite honest with it, with friends, like I don't feel good today. And it's very normal to feel like that. So I feel so much better. Oh my God, like a 360 from where I was this morning or this afternoon. I feel like a complete different person. Like, what the hell's happened? Why am I back to my normal self, my normal upbeat self, which I'm grateful for. I really am. But I feel like I listened to my body. Today it was like, don't do nothing, sleep. So I listened to my body and I cooked. So I cooked a nice meal, did some lamb chops with some rice. Forgot to do my salad actually, and sweet potato. So I just had that. I feel so much better. I've only had 1 donut today, but that was the last of it. So I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to keep on drinking lots of water, hibiscus tea, just keep my energy up. This morning I had, what was it? Was it sour? No, moringa and ginger tea bag. And I just squeezed some lemon in it as well, because I kind of felt like, am I coming down with something or am I emotionally just feeling really low? So I just thought, just top up on your alkaline anyway, just in case it is that with also feeling a little bit shitty, sorry, don't want to use bad language, but yeah, I'm feeling much better. Everyone feels the same way, and yeah, I feel good now. It's just like literally up down. But today I hit a low. I was like, this feels like entry into depression, and I'm not trying to call that on myself, but one of my friends said this really good. He said that we feel like we're being held hostage, but you can go out, you know? And I said, yeah, that's a really good way of looking, defining the whole situation. Like my normal self again. Let me just turn my brown sugar movie off. Pause it for a minute.
For a man and a woman to get along, you know?
Oh, wrong control.
Something's gonna go down.
I have watched, what have I watched yesterday? Yesterday I watched House Party. Then I watched, what's the one I watched? Oh, Love and Basketball. And now I'm watching Brown Sugar. Right, so yesterday was a rubbish day for me. It was such a rubbish day. It's raining today, so when we're here in the thunder, I look so busted, but I just can't wait to do any makeup, like naturally. So yesterday, bit of a crappy day. Today it was raining, so I was like, okay, cool. I definitely ain't going nowhere today, so that's cool. Did a little bit of some clearing out of one of my wardrobes, nothing major. Cooked a really nice salmon dish. Just had some ice cream. But I am being very mindful of the fact that I'm not moving around enough. So I'm getting my blood pressure down and stuff like that. So I'll definitely have to do some steps maybe tomorrow. Put it on YouTube. I've got steps here, so I think I'm just going to try and do that in the morning. But yeah, day 6, I think. Day 9 with the war. I don't even know. I've just lost count, man. All I know is that it started on Saturday and we are now on Sunday. Yeah, we're now on Sunday. Yeah, so yeah. That is accurate. Yeah. Because every time we get the alerts, it's something's going off within like 2 minutes.
Yeah, now it's a little bit better.
You know, so. Yeah. Okay, so I've just finished my registration. I don't even know what day we're on now, guys. Like, I think I missed a day yesterday. I shouldn't have been near the window, all right? But we just had an emergency alert. I've just done my register with my kids. The alarm's just gone off. It's gone off a lot earlier than it usually does. It's normally in the afternoon. I'm going to move away from the window a little bit. But I normally scream when I'm going to stand over here, because it does frighten me. You just don't know how loud it's going to be. You normally hear it a little bit more over Doha. My friend is at the airport. Her flight is supposed to leave at 9:30, and I'm just hoping this doesn't impact her flight this morning. Okay, so it is, where are we at? It's nearly 3 p.m. I tried to have a little nap, and then someone said to me, "Get up, girl." And as I got up, I saw a message come through from, there's a group called Saudi Exit or Saudi Entry. It's for people that want to come in and out. And I saw a message saying, Qatar Airways have released new flights. The way I jumped up, this means straight to the computer, refreshed the website, because I reserved a flight this morning for Tuesday, because the flight that I was going to book Friday morning, all gone this morning. I was like, I felt a little bit down. I was on the phone to them. They couldn't do nothing. They just said, you just need to keep on refreshing the page. And I was just like, but I was determined, because I remember from a couple of, I think last week, I remember saying, I will leave from Doha. I will go from Doha. So I'm so glad, because I just couldn't see myself going through the Saudi route. I was just like, I just don't feel like I'm going through Saudi. But anyway, we hope and pray Friday 12 noon flight will go ahead. If not, I've reserved the Tuesday morning flight just in case there's another backup. Anytime I see a flight, I'm just going to have to reserve it. Because right about now, this is just like a battle with the fitness. Like, seriously, this is like another three of my friends caught their flights this morning at 9:30, and all of them booked their flights yesterday. Ideally, I wanted to be able to book a flight today for tomorrow, because I feel there's more of a possibility of the flights going if you book like a day in advance. So I'm booking 2 days in advance. The good thing is, by tomorrow, I will know if that flight's going to go ahead or not. But I'm still going to look for other flights, because I still would prefer a morning flight, because those are the ones that seem to be going. I haven't heard of anyone that has gone on a afternoon flight, but these are just being released, so anything can happen. So yeah, just have to just wait and see. Like, literally just wait and see. Hi everyone, I'm just walking to my friend's house. We've had 3 alerts go off today, which is a lot, but I'm good. Your girl's hanging in there, man. I might come back a slightly different person. I'll be twitching like a little crackhead every time I hear noise outside, but apart from that, inshallah, all will be well. Anyway, have a good evening, guys. See you later. Just come back from my friend's house for iftar. It's nice to see the ladies from work and to have a reason to take this headscarf off my head for this evening at least. Still no joy with rebooking my flight. So tomorrow I'm going to jump on the call. Today I was on the line for an hour because they changed my flight. Then they cancelled the flight they changed. And the flight that I did book, that is not cancelled. So I'm like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? But apparently, when I messaged Qatar Airways via WhatsApp, it was coming up as airspace closed. So I'm like, oh. So no one ain't going nowhere. So I think I'm gonna give it till Sunday, and then I think we're just gonna have to do the Saudi route, and that's the route nobody don't want to do. And it makes it even worse that I know there's flights leaving here, but it's just a matter of, am I gonna get on it, and how desperate am I to go home? And all the money that I'm spending, I really want to maximize and get as much time as possible at home. So I've reserved a Tuesday flight. So let's see what happens. Let's see. We are on our way to the airport. Right, let's see if we can get on this flight. It's 8:10 in the morning. Our flight is at 12. So inshallah all will be well. Bag of nerves right now because anything can happen. But inshallah, no, we're gonna get on the flight. Like I said before, I'm gonna leave from here. It's not gonna be any issues. We're gonna be good. We're going through Heathrow, and I'm gonna have 2 weeks of just hopefully peace, and hopefully here peace also. So it will go, inshallah. Right, we are all checked in. All checked in. Oh my God, I feel so grateful. Right, I'm going home. And we hope that the flight and everything goes as scheduled. So yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
In it, we're here, we're going home. Oh, on the plane, oh my God, knock me out. My nervous system just needs to just shut right down. It's 9:05. It's taken us an hour because they couldn't find my friend's ticket, but then they put it on the flight. It was like, it's like you can't relax until this plane takes off. So I ain't posting nothing till I get home, guys. You won't know I'm home until I'm home. Wow. In the lounge. Alright, all checked in. Oh my God, all checked in. Oh my God, I feel like I can relax but not relax. I don't think I can relax until I get on that plane. Just bought some makeup. I really want a hot chocolate. Hot water. I don't think I do hot chocolate. But yeah, I feel good. Do you have hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. What is the hot chocolate, ma'am? But we have all the coffees.
No, I want hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
And I'll do normal tea then, it's fine, I'll do a tea.
Can I put out some hot water, please?
Can I get I'll do an Earl Grey. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's it, I just love it. I love this country so much. The hospitality. England could no more. Alright, time to get some breakfast. Going home. Alright, never seen this airport this quiet. Look. Even our lounge, I think everyone's just got on their flights. Our flight could be one of the last ones to go today. That could be it. It's official, we're getting on the plane. Oh my God. Gosh. That's our plane. Oh my God. So we were just complaining that I should have been given an extra leg room, and when I came to sit down it wasn't an extra leg room, right? So we'd be like, oh, and then look, whole row is empty. I tell you, God has a sense of humour, because it's like, not only do you not have an issue with leg room, but you've got the whole row to yourself. It's like, I'm gonna spread out like I'm in business class. Oh God, it's so good. We just need a safe flight now. We need a safe flight. We will. Because God doesn't tease. He doesn't tease. Anyways.